Kresge students, Kresge families, Kresge friends, give me a holler, please. I just want to know you're here. Can I just know you're here? Okay. Way in the back, too, please. Way in the back. All right. Thank you. All right. So we start with a land acknowledgement, and you've heard a version of this that's carefully crafted, but I like to say it impromptu. We are conducting this commencement today on lands occupied for uncounted generations by Ohlone peoples of the Uipi tribe, and the Amamutsan tribal band of the Ohlone people are still here today. We tend to think of them as being history, but they are here today cultivating their relationship to this land and this place as a people and as a culture. And it's important that we understand that that cultivation extends through their history, through Spanish colonization, and through our time occupying this land. Acknowledging that is crucial for our full understanding of ourselves as a people and of what we're doing today. I want to start today. I'm here because I represent the faculty. So I represent your teachers. And I just want to start by saying I want you to know how grateful we are, and I want you to know that what we do, who I am as a professor, what we do at this university, we owe it all to your choice, to the choices that you make every day to fulfill Kresge's unique vision, which is an interweaving of research and critical thinking with the everyday challenges of forming deep community. In other words, a dialogue of life and learning. And we know that at Kresge, these two things are interdependent. You know that this learning was not just 180 credits of requirements, electives, prerequisites, not just this piece of paper, and you know that it's not just about knowledge, but it's about how the tendrils of your knowledge connect you across scales of space and time. What I mean by that is that your degree connects you to other communities, communities that have learned here before. First of all, to your classmates at UCSC's smallest residential college, another shout out, please. Woo! That's us, Kresge. But also to students who came before you here, students who came before you at campuses long before ours. Your degree connects you to Kresge students who helped to hire Maid Diaz, UC's first woman provost. Woo! And that's 1974. And also helped found our Revolutionary Feminist Studies program in 1978. Students who helped found the History of Consciousness program. It connects you to the University of Bologna, where as early as the 11th century, women and men taught and studied together. It also connects you to higher learning, thank you, in Constantinople, in Athens, in Takshashila, in ancient Punjab. It connects you to higher learning all over the world. And what you have in common with all of these is the humble idea that information and conversation belong together and that they are worth your time as a community. Am I starting to sound a little high-minded? Just a little bit. Well, I want to let you know that I understand that that this wasn't your experience. This wasn't the experience of every student who came through these doors. Not every student who comes to UC Santa Cruz has that ideal fully realized every day of their experience here. We want it to be realized now, but I want you to know that most of you here probably know at least one student for whom community worked in kind of an opposite way, where in order to support their parents or their children, they needed to make a lot of sacrifice, maybe even sacrifice their education. And there are other stories in the hearts of our graduates today, sometimes painful, stories of injustice, and some of what you slogged through to complete the journey to get here today was actually kind of mundane, not so high-minded. Some of it was even ugly. So I want to bring this down to earth, and if you don't mind, I know you've talked about this with people before, but can we talk about those 180 credits again? I'm really gonna go through this, all right? So, I know you finished them, but I want to really get you to think about what they are. Your student handbook says that a 5-credit course demands that you put in about 15 hours of work per week. In a 10-week quarter, that's 100 hours in 10 weeks, so that's 250 hours between you and a teacher for each course. Maybe 5 credits each, about 36 courses is where this education really completely resides. Maybe that's where it is. Maybe it's not about all those high-minded ideals. Maybe it's about those conversations. 250 hours into developmental psychology or the history of democracy, or maybe analyzing the orchestral music of Zhou Wencheng or Tanya Leon. maybe intrinsic growth curves that cycle through an ecosystem, or maybe a recently discovered comet with a 1,000-year orbit. Now, you're probably thinking, wait a second, he's getting high-minded again. I didn't really study that many comets or composers while I was here. You spent more time wrestling with TAs or canvas menus to get us some signature on some form. And I want to be fair, and I want to talk about the most uninspiring, unromantic 250-hour course that you took. Think back to what you and a professor sunk yourselves into that your future friends and coworkers will want to hear you summarize 0 times. They are really not interested. 250 hours sampling gut flora from the scat of some unsuspecting field mouse. 250 hours of iron oxidization in the layers of rock exposed by a crude road cut. Or comparing 4 different 18th century autobiographies, and maybe they weren't all that different. I want you to consider that the privilege of your education has been the privilege to take up questions beloved by almost nobody, but needed by all of us. How often in the course of a normal human life do you join forces with a dedicated teacher to invest 250 hours in one conversation? That has been your privilege. These conversations don't always inspire in the manner of a lightning bolt or a love song, but we need them because just like this moment at your graduation, the moments that spark those questions are the tendrils that I talked about before, the tendrils that connect you across space and time. How will your bored friends and coworkers know that field mouse gut flora could help us understand childhood diabetes? Who besides you knows that a faded gray road cut can help us predict the impact of climate change? And maybe one of those 18th century writers illuminated something about the atrocity of colonialism and imperialism in a way that's still relevant today. Maybe despite the hundreds of years between their words and ours, they can shed some kind of light on why we still have food and housing insecurity for students on this campus. How much of your uninspiring, unromantic knowledge will become 10 years from now or 100 years from now the heart of a better world that we dreamed about when we first came together at Kresge College? I don't have to tell you that Kresge is a radical place. I don't have to tell you that UCSC and Kresge College are radical by design. The California State Master Plan of 1960 established a vision for us as a generous and far-sightedly committed university system, which, by the way, included a vision that your 180 credits would be tuition-free. So we still have something we need to fight for. And you're still fighting, somehow, still rising. Congratulations, class of 2022. You're arriving comet-like across the scales of space and time to be our best resource as a species. You are our dream come true. Thank you for all you have given us, and thank you for being the heart of Kresge College. And with that, I want to introduce one of our most recent graduates. She's going to give you a speech that tells of her experiences leading and being a part of what Kresge is by design. Thank you, Anna.
Good morning, Kresge College, class of 2022. My name is Anna, my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I've had the honor of serving as your Kresge Parliament Chair for the past 2 years. I haven't always been a leader. I am very much an introvert, and 4 years ago, I would have never imagined myself accomplishing all that I have. While unpacking my things in my first-year apartment, I was completely beside myself, wondering how I was going to make it on my own. Everyone else seemed to be adjusting so well, and I was hiding in the bedroom while this huge group of students was talking outside. And then someone asked me to bring my tissue box and come sit in the crowd, and I have never been alone at Kresge since then. In a few short years, the exact spot where that happened in Building 11 is going to be part of our new town hall. When I think of all the future generations of students who will make that same place the center of their community, I'll remember how lucky I am to have spent these 4 years with all of you. I know we have each faced challenges to be here today. To those who have grappled with their mental health, with racism, sexism, queerphobia, and imposter syndrome, I am so proud of you, and I sincerely thank you for continuing to show up and fight for what you deserve. To our transfer students and those who returned to university after a gap in their education, I thank you for your inspiring tenacity and wisdom. I also want to acknowledge the students who are still working on their degrees or have decided to pursue other paths, because they have enriched my experiences at Kresge as much as those of us who are here today. Thank you to the Kresge staff and faculty who have worked tirelessly to support us. And last, but far from least, I want to say thank you to the friends, family members, and partners who have supported a student, because that support has allowed me to meet another valued member of our Kresge community. Today, we are each receiving bachelor's degrees in one of UCSC's 70 majors. While each of our paths are unique, we have all shared the experiences of countless hours studying, writing, and rehearsing on top of the time we've spent working, commuting, and making room for fun. I hope through all this that you each found the same solace at Kresge that I have. From impromptu musical performances to late-night fire alarms, from drum circles to drumming headaches, from finals week pizza parties to post-finals commiserations, I treasure every part of Kresge, right down to the very buildings and trees. Our graduating class has played a role like no other in the history of Kresge College. We experienced a full year of life at UCSC before the COVID-19 pandemic, before the Kresge reconstruction began, and we have been lucky enough to return for a full year before graduating. Nothing has made me happier or more proud than dedicating this year to reviving Kresge traditions and social life. With every lone resident playing guitar at noon on a Thursday, with Lower Street festivals and trivia nights, and with the Kresge 50th anniversary and Pride, I have seen Kresge coming out of its cocoon, the same creature, in a new, beautiful form. I am so grateful to be departing with the knowledge that the next generation of students will experience all the wonderful things we did and make them their own. Together, we've given that gift to Kresge. Clearly, I am a big fan of our college and university. I've sometimes been asked how I made the quote-unquote right choice about my college. I respond that the important thing is not where you go, but what you do there. Whatever your next chapter is, the thing you love most is going to be something no one thought to mention to you. It's going to be something you find once you're there that you're able to make your own. I hope that as we each move to our new jobs or grad schools or cities, that we participate actively in our communities and create the things that make us love living there. I want to leave you all with a final piece of advice my mom gave me during my second year when I was twisting myself into knots over the future. Finding your way in the world is not about meeting arbitrary benchmarks or timelines. It's not even about the goals you set or the things you think you want to be. The moments that shape your life are just that, moments. When you're challenged and you rise to the occasion, when you're vulnerable in the face of fear, and every time you hold out your hand to others. I know you are all graduating with an incredible capacity to do these things because I have witnessed your compassion, your energy for justice, your adaptability and dynamism, and your love for living and learning. Thank you for these 4 years and these 4 minutes. Congratulations, class of 2022. And with that, let's begin.
Anna Lee Romstad.
Exodus Exi Naia Gordon.
Cassidy Louise Zoria Wilkins. Mitchell McCary.
Dalia Corinne Garcia.
Chi Kai Yao. Dylan Starr Scoble. Xiaodong Ye.
Zane J. Leva. Cody James Curtin.
Victor William Verdugo. Shanat Ixchel Rodriguez. Michael Young.
Jonathan Stephen Bailey. Juliana Hale.
Jessica Whedon.
Andre Schuyler Hebron.
Tracy Rocha.
Amelia Powells.
Matthew Hodges.
Chastity Melanie Robles Flores.
Corey Shea Hushman. Christopher Thomas Carey.
Gracia S. Rodriguez.
Aisha Sohair Lakshman. Garrett Calcano.
Jenna Jolie Renslow. Giancarlo Damian Martinez.
Dylan Reed Clements.
Ruby Marshall.
Jesse Michael Kapakui.
Benjamin Washington.
Yaxaira Astorga Rodriguez.
Luis Alfonso Magaña Torres.
Molly Holliday.
Brenna Osterhout. Naomi Floor Walzer. Jake Spencer Sage. Isa Day Jakob.
Rose Wen. Jojo Bantalan Sperandeo.
Aaron Mars. Lorena Marie Willens.
Kennedy Mateo Escobar Tacun.
Kimberly Tan.
Vincent Yuan Xing. Eileen de las Alas. Kira Catherine Clark. Carly Sharon Bowen. Lord Spencer Leroy Joseph. Sean Lacone.
Alexandra Sasha Christy Hoffman.
Serena Sanchez. Natasha Puri. Richard Montgomery Patrick. Jingyi Yan. Nicholas Andreas G. Miola.
Jacob William Garcia. Eric Aquino. Kimmy G. Holzapple.
Ryan Marcus. Grant Sherman.
Riley Kieran Dix. Juan Ramon Alvarado.
Nathan Alexander Salvati.
Liliana Della Pella.
Camille Ashley Uglo. Fernando Ramos. Emmanuel Casa Michael.
Alicia Karen.
Benjamin Joseph Rosales.
Samuel Chern.
Victoria Odette Moniz.
Declan Clark.
Brian Kobashi.
Hunter Lee Bedard. Lindsay Allison Davis. Eliza Maria Gonzalez. Isabel Francis Aguirre.
Azucena Rose Molina.
Jerry S. Chen.
Christina Ray Santos.
Vanessa Citlali Teye Sorosa.
Nancy Escalera.
Shayna Mishra. Caitlin Ariana Rodriguez.
Sasha Areza. Paulina Gonzalez.
Vivian Romero.
Jessica Ashley Crocker. Christopher Yao Long Liu.
Chun Yin Choi.
Allison Jane Arntz.
Hunter Cotter Silvestrini. Amanda Victoria Rudolph.
Mimi Lee.
Damian Isaiah Pogue.
Manasa Reddy Kancharla.
Jiahong Xie.
Benjamin Jesse Kalebu. Dahun Derek Kong. David Alvarado. Mia Isabella Rose de la O.
Gwyneth McKellar Molhier. Jan Straussa.
Martina Yana Gorham.
Serena Carmel Yegizarian.
Sam J.C. Fleischman. Sophia Rose Griffin Comer. Kevin Liu.
Natalie Antoinette Storm.
Grisha Kachaturian. Michael August Cannon.
Kenny-Bek Tashtankulov.
Rose M. Delviar. Tiffany Michelle Guzman. Kenji David Lewis Corey. Jet R. Amour.
Danny Wenhao Wu. Dimitri Cutest Mua.
Xu Xu Li. Yuhong Li.
James Michael Mitchell.
Karen Nicole Ashley.
Trigby Michael James.
Maya Carmen Hernandez Wolf. Samantha Mercado. Brandon Noah Victoriano. Pooja Vasin. Michaela Rayanne Ortiz. Monica Georgette Rivera. Juan de Dios Rodriguez Gutierrez. Yoselin Moreno. Gloria Jean Oliver.
Sid Abad.
Alyssa Mika Uyeda.
Jack Cotterill.
Noah Nevo.
Phoebe Louise Dunbar. Isaac Robert Jeffries. Heather Michelle Lehman. Matt Cortese. Ryan Kai.
Stevie Rodriguez.
Kayla Gomez. Jake Michael Beatty.
Alex Sebastian Unger. Audrey Shao. Brittany Deanne Martinez. Madeline Steinberg. Yu Hao Pan. Michael Lewis Montoya.
Quinn Slate Kelly. Yi Yi Lu.
River London Eisenbach.
Raymond Paul Harding.
Simon Taylor Privat.
Stephanie Rafek Ibrahim. Ashwin Gupta.
Alma Delia Mungia Galvan.
Alexander J. Durant.
Adriana Rose Williams.
Carolina Flores Ramirez. DJ Jones.
Kevin Yongkai Dang.
Brittany Archie.
Jose Guillermo Cruz Cerrato.
Emily Serrano. Imad Mir.
Emmanuel Romero Valenzuela.
Amy Kenna Lewidis.
Matthew Zerlin. Sihao Shen.
Jason Emerson Aldana.
Jutong Zhang.
Dahlia Brown. Sarah Marianne Elizabeth Avila.
Emily Claire Robles.
Mara Tingwan Anansa Shan. Carla Amy Cruz.
Amanda Gonsalves.
Rebecca Patricia Stewart. Sean Daniel Wolf McCarthy. Sean Robles Oy.
Madison Grace Barnich.
Spencer Alexander Rubel. David Alexander Portillo. Medellin Stephanie Osejo Chavarria. Kaylin Ashley Prentice.
I don't need it. Somnang Nagath.
Cyrus Baradara Nazimi.
Caitlin A. Schilt. Maxine Ruth Virtue Hill. David Taras Park.
Rachel Lee Beidelman.
Sonia Pendry. Cynthia Isabel Ordóñez. Scout Johanna Van Houten.
Matthew Coe. Morgan Foster.
Jacob Yu.
Eli Harrison Saley.
Melissa Kate Wilderson.
Logan Fitzsimons.
Ying Zhang.
Alejandra Castro.
Kadia Liz Jasmine Solis. Alessi Aurora Petch. Luke James Marshall. Karina Lizette Vargas. Miguel Angel Quintana.
Alondra Rendon Gomez.
Pakiza Omar.
Ira Shirthankar. Faisal Mahmood.
Mackenzie Denise Bennett.
Pedro Urciel Ortega. Lillian Tina Santos Olmsted.
Mitzi Yuritsi Mercedes Acevedo Castrejón. Brandon Cui. Gianmarco Domlao de Leon. Lucia Bruzzi.
Alan Valenzo.
Hashmin Sanjin.
Maya Rose Morrison. Zarya Anita Mejia.
Eliza Gabrielle Dela Cruz Elnar. Zoe Olivia Edwards.
Simone Romaine Javier Navacero.
Amanda Lund. Haley Jane Dose.
Chloe Patcherin Lim.
Victoria Sarah McAllister. Rain Giovanni Vigil. Kate Ann Samaniego.
Chifang Chung. Xiaorui Lu.
Jorge Juan Carlos Mendoza. Lonan Wesley Tedding.
Isabella Brianna Balbi. Hannah Muji Doniak. Zoe Sarah Doniak. Thomas Alexander Goldie.
Mackenzie Alice Zepeda. Sarah Esther Rubin.
Gemma Collins. Anya Batra.
Stephen Wynn.
Carrie Elaine Dennis. Cameron Sunmi Diorio.
Graham Isaac Gary Sandbloom. Getsemani Mendez. Kimia Mostadam.
Weslyn Page Cedeno. Felipe de Jesus Aguirre. Nicolette Vivian Cheek.
Macy Nicole Silva. Jonathan Martin.
Zachary Buser. Angelica Flores Villegas. Shoria Bansal.
Leslie Zuhei Vasquez.
Annika Kashal.
Jordan Phillips.
Megan Allison Cole. Althea Frank Gomez. Xing Chan.
Albert Anthony Triai.
Haley Nicole Lorenz. Zoe Du.
No, I don't want it. Over here.
Evan Ling. Samantha Guadalupe Carreño.
Fuchi Alexander Van Chiasong.
Jocelyn Corona. Luz Yareli Hernandez Martinez. Juliet Magdalena Denbaugh.
Chloe Zane Seifert.
Jackson Caleb Knudsen Goodwin.
Emanuel de Jesus Nevares Garcia. Kim No. Cairo Soderston.
Sophia Lilinoy Gruel.
Anayeli Martinez. Diana Reyna.
Christopher Diego Carranza. Ora Carolina Chavez, Leilani Eva Chavez, Nicolette Vivian Cheek, Jason William Chen, Jerry S. Chen, Yunting Chen, Qifang Chang, Robert Juinjie Chang, Samuel Chern, Jordan Michael Chong, Declan Clark, Kira Catherine Clark, Natasha Alice Clemencon Charles, Dylan Reed Clements, Jack Jordan Coddington, Leah Alana Cohen, Megan Allison Cole, Gemma Collins, Jordan Reese Kolodner, Jessica Johanna Cook, Haley Nicole Corlette Dose, Jocelyn Corona, Matt Cortezi, Serena Ann Cosway, Jack Cotterill, Jessica Ashley Crocker, Peter David Crosado, Jose Guillermo Cruz Cerrato, Carla Amy Cruz, Christopher Noah George Cruz, Ruby Kira Chupo, Alexandra Jean Culp, Cody James Curtin, Amber R. Cebulski, Trevor T. Davies, Lindsay Allison Davis, Winfield Elliott Davis, Jackson Ryan DeVrill, Mia Isabella Rose de la O, Eileen de las Alas, Gianmarco Domlao de Leon, Fiona Claire DiBernardi, Liliana Della Pella, Juliet Magdalena Denbaugh, Carrie Elaine Dennis, Jasmine Joy Piso de Ocares, Daniel Aiden Dubler, Cameron Sunmi Diorio, Malia N. Disney, Riley Kieran Dix, Tiffany Doldol, Hao Zhidong, Hannah Muji Doniak, Zoe Sarah Doniak, Zoe Du, Phoebe Louise Dunbar, Alexander J. Durant, Arthur M. Dvorkin, Erica Earl, Zoe Olivia Edwards, Odoza Isoken Iguevan. River London Eisenbach. Eliza Gabrielle Dela Cruz Elnar. Amanda Brauna Gonçalves. Kennedy Mateo Escobar Tacun. Kaylee Stephanie Escobar. Zachary Alexander Ewing. Marco Antonio Fajardo. Michaela Serena Falk. Waylon Fan. Ryan Aria Farzad. Gilbert Carl Feinstein. Jia Wei Feng. Yan Ming Feng. Elena Lynn Fernandez. Logan Fitzsimons. Sam J.C. Fleischman. Amira Gabriela Flores Banuelos. Carolina Flores Ramirez. Angelica Flores Villegas. Gabriela Annabelle Flores. Garrett Gilbert Flores. Taylor Armstrong Foy. Josue Isaac Franco. Madeline Marie Franco. Mira Freeman Gerlach. Savannah B. Fuentes. Althea Frank Gomez. Roching Gan. Arlen Garcia. Christina Garcia. Dahlia Corinne Garcia. Anoop Philip George. Jacob J. Gibson. Tristan Kincaid Gerard. Jane Eloisa Godoy. Thomas Alexander Goldie. Alondra Rendon Gomez. Kayla Gomez. Eliza Maria Gonzalez. Benjamin James Gonzalez Cueto. Carla Gonzalez. Paulina Gonzalez. Victoria Loren Gonzalez. Jackson Caleb Knudsen Goodwin. Exodus Exi Naia Gordon. Martina Yana Gorham. Grant Abril Gravalis. Spencer Allen Gray. Sophia Lilinoy Gruel. Sophia Rose Griffin Comer. Doris Guadalupe Gudino. Prasanna Guthi. Tiffany Michelle Guzman. Michael Gregory Hahn. Juliana Hale. Jacob Riley Hammersley. Blair Landis Hammond. Jordan Christopher Hankston. Sabrina Sumayer Hansen. Raymond Paul Harding, Eli Harrison Saley, Callista Claire Hayes, Andre Schuyler Hebron, Camille Ashley Henderson, Erjun Heng, Katie Hensley, Selena Alexis Heredia, Yasmin Hernandez Calderon, Luz Yareli Hernandez Martinez, Quinn Patrick Herndon, Matthew Hodges, Renee Cooper, Deanne Patrice Holguin, Molly Holliday, Joelle Brianne Hollenhurst, Kimmy G. Holzapple, Ling Tong Ho, Vincent Yuan Xing, Belinda Beilin Huang, Yu Huang, Corey Shea Hushman, Rose Wen, Stephanie Rafek Ibrahim, Melissa Aleni Economo, Stephanie Marie Economo, Mehmet Inchiolu, Christian Scott Isali, Ora Jagada, Trigvi Michael James, Hansu Jiang, Lord Spencer Leroy Joseph, Ernestina Daisy Hasso, Isaac Robert Jeffries, Kyle Allen Jeffrey,
Jesse Daniel Marinero, Shirley Esmeralda Nahara,
Denise Calderon,
Felicity Crystal Winter,
Kayla Leowen,
Rachel Lee Odom, Jessica Reyes,
Christopher Aaron Lee, Jane Eloisa Godoy,
Linda Esperanza Cassandra Rosas, Ashley Victoria Santoyo. Grace Min. Emily Jing Ying Ye. Jennifer Lucia Rivas Marino. Selena Reyes Barbosa.
Paola Alexandra Beruman. Aya Abu Sharif. Sabrina Sumair Hansen. Brandon Kleinman.
Ishan Vipani.
Savannah B. Fuentes.
Michael Kwong Nguyen. Tian Pham.
Tiffany Doldo. Lisbeth Sophia Leon. Tim Hong. Lawrence Liu.
Julian Liao.
Keiichiro Kano. Christine Onyekachi Awambo.
Vincent Maurice Wong.
Talia Gabriella Laham. Benjamin Kai.